Jon Jones and Alexander Gustafsson are set to fight again at UFC 232 on December 29, 2018, and things have gotten heated over the 5 years between bouts. As usual, our story begins with both fighters sharing a general respect for each other's skills, if not their personalities. That managed to last all the way through their first fight in 2013 at UFC 165.
Now, you getting annoyed at this guy yet?
Yeah, a little bit maybe. No, it's not that bad. We're professionals, and we do what we have to do.
A lot of great things has happened for him since the fight, and I'm happy for him. That's good. Every big fighters need big rivals, and it's going to be really good for my career. So I'm happy.
That battle turned into an epic war that saw Jones taken to the edge of defeat by Gustafsson, only to turn things around and win a razor-thin decision. I've been asking for a dogfight for a long time, and I finally got that dogfight I was looking for, Jones said afterwards. Both fighters ended up in the hospital, where they took this iconic photo together. But injuries, losses, and suspensions derailed the rematch everyone expected would come quickly. By the time Gustafsson fought for the light heavyweight title again in 2015, Jon Jones had been stripped of the belt over a hit-and-run incident. Gustafsson would once again come up just a little bit short, losing another close decision against Daniel Cormier. Slowly, the respect Jon and Alex had for each other as opponents lessened. In 2016, Jones would tell Rolling Stone that he fought Gustafsson in the middle of a crazy drug bender. "If you saw this camp, this is the fight I should have lost," he said. "I was being a wild boy. I did not train. I was at this point in my life where I just felt like I wasn't meant to lose a fight. I just thought, if I can do all this shit and keep winning, we'll see how good I really am." I'd been slowly self-destructing. Things got really heated between Jones and Gustafsson in 2017 after Alex defeated Glover Teixeira at UFC Sweden, putting him in position to fight the winner of Jones versus Cormier at UFC 214. Reporters asked him who he'd rather face, and his comments on Jones were particularly negative. "He is the biggest enemy. I don't like him," Gustafsson said. "He demolished everyone. He fights. But as a person, as a champion, he's not a champion in my eyes. He's not a good person in my eyes. That's why I always tell the guys I hope DC wins, because I like the guy. He's a worthy champion." It didn't take long for Jones to fire back on Twitter. Alex ignored most of Jones's tirade, throwing Jones's failed drug test for clomiphene and letrozole leading up to UFC 220 in his face.
The thing is, they had a press conference after the fight, and then they asked me about Jon Jones, and I just told them the way I feel. I just told them the truth.
Yeah.
I'm not a trash talker.
No.
I don't trash. I don't do that shit. But so they asked me, and I'm not gonna lie. I just felt like he's probably the greatest fighter we've seen. But as a person, I don't like him. I don't like how he's, how he's, talking on the stage, doing the cocaine thing, and so many young people, kids are looking up to him and everything. I just feel like, man, come on. Well, I don't support that stuff at all. I don't support that stuff at all. So I just told the media what I think of him.
You mentioned USADA. Do you think he has used PEDs?
Well, yeah, I believe so. I think he's been doing a lot of stuff that he shouldn't be doing. So,
when you saw him fight OSP, what's that? Sorry.
Not tragic to say, but I believe that he's been doing shit he shouldn't be doing.
Do you think he was
for
doing
a long
that?
time?
Do you think he was doing that when you fought him?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, I think so.
Jones would go on to defeat Cormier at UFC 214, only to have the win overturned after testing positive for turinabol.
I wasn't shocked. I wasn't surprised, and I feel sorry for him. I think it's, what can I say? It's I just feel sorry for him.
That didn't keep Jones from taking the opportunity to savage Gustafsson on social media after his nemesis Cormier shot down the Swede's retirement diss. In the middle of September, USADA announced that it had reached a deal with Jones to end his latest drug suspension after 15 months, setting the stage for his return at the end of 2018. Gustafsson immediately started campaigning for their long-awaited second fight. As time went on, he got more and more aggressive. And now, Gustafsson has his wish. He and Jones will rematch for the vacant light heavyweight title in Las Vegas on December 29th. Will Gustafsson finally be able to edge out one of the best fighters in the history of the sport? Or will Jon Jones finally put the past 5 turbulent years behind him with another dominant win? Whatever happens, we doubt this beef will end anytime soon.